Legend of Total War here with part 23 of my Total War Attila Let's Play campaign as Himyar. Alright, so previously we, just been trying to conquer all of Anatolia and be done with some of these wars. Although we've probably reached the point where there's always going to be a war one way or another. When you get this size, you kind of can't avoid it. Okay, that's right, Makran, time for them to die. There's no way for them to escape this time. We've caught them, finally. And let us be done with it. And another faction disappears. Never to return, hopefully. Okay, now that that's done, let's see how many factions actually remain. Wrong button. Alright, so there's still 37 factions left in the campaign, at least. Alright, I don't need these guys anymore, because this entire sea is under control. Although we don't actually own this land here, they can't produce ships without this port. We're not letting them have it. Alright. Now, they cancelled their trade agreement with us, which is fine. Can we declare war on them? No, we still have to wait a few turns, or else, because I'm trying to get my reliability back up. That'll help me establish trade with the Eastern Roman Empire. So we've got tons of money, so I guess there's nothing to really worry about. Here's the problem with, whenever you've got an army that's diminished. If you have a fully professional army, I'd have to go all the way back to here to retrain some of those Baltha defenders. It's a pain in the ass. This building here is just so uneconomical. But alright, whatever, we just have to deal with it. Alright, so, what's this? No, I didn't want that. Get this, and yeah, upgrade that. It's fine. I feel like I was destroying that though. Well, whatever, I'll get it anyway. Good, it's growing fairly quickly. The public order's going downhill though. How's the instability? Big problem with immigrants. Alright.
My words are yours to direct.
What else is new about those buggers?
Yes.
Okay, we do have 2 full navies here, but I usually keep them here to keep the Eastern Roman Empire in line. However, the Eastern Roman Empire has been fairly good lately. So, I don't know, maybe we could venture out a little bit more. Oh, so the Caledonians are out here. I thought they were just in Britannia now, but I guess not. That's fine. I really don't want to expand anymore right now, because we've got a lot of territory that just isn't consolidated. See, there's bound to be a rebellion here soon. Let's just get it going now. Sooner rather than later, I suppose. Actually, if we do that, they'll show up. You have to get off. If the rebellion shows up there, they'll just take that straight away. I want you to keep an eye on these people out here. I want this land for myself soon. And what about Kartli? Yeah, I want that land as well. But at the moment, we're dealing with Anatolia. I've taken some. Okay, this needs to be converted. That needs to become a palace. Convert that. Destroy this. Convert that to that for now. Okay, so this is Asia out here. They've only got the 1 settlement. These have got 2. They don't particularly hate me. They're allied with Asia, alright. I do want to kill them, but the thing is, these settlements here just don't have garrisons. We just need to buy a bit more time.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, I'll bring back that navy next turn and recruit it there. Because as you can see, my military costs are bloody nothing now. It's been good. Even without trade agreements or my income from the tribute from the Eastern Roman Empire, yeah, see that did show up there. We could probably still maintain a rich economy just with taxes. Not to mention I could increase the tax rate if we need to, which we don't. The majority of my money has and always will come from taxes, but it's just that those little extra bonuses make a big difference. Like that, it's 25,000. It's huge. And it's interesting that actually they put a cap on how much tribute you can get. It's like they anticipated. Well, they knew that this was possible, that the Eastern Roman Empire could potentially end up with hundreds of million in their bank account, and thus end up with a huge income per term, which you could never ever spend. Which, if they were subjugated, you get a huge portion of that money. Now, if the Eastern Roman Empire truly is that powerful, and they're able to field, say, 6 armies, then there's no reason why they couldn't, whilst they're under my protection, expand their territory. But, of course, they're stupid, so they're not going to. Nor do I really want them to. The only territories I'd permit them to have is those islands. Crete and Rhodes, because I don't want them. Okay, nothing bad happened on that turn, and we've got a nice big income. Alright, we also need to worry about loyalty. It's something that I don't like to really focus on with this stupid political system, but we do need to worry about it. So if you wouldn't mind securing the loyalty of your husband. Most of the problems is this office given to subordinate horseshit. It's a crappy, crappy system. And you use your loyalty to improve that of your adopted father. Okay, what are we missing here? Missing a forum. Okay, so rebellion happened there. I don't know if I really want to go to war with these guys just yet. The longer we wait, the better, I think, because we just need to develop these territories up. But then again, taking those territories does develop them, because they're holding on to land that we want. I guess you don't necessarily need to stay here. The public order would probably be fine without you. Yeah. So what problems do they have here? Still a lot of immigrants, because yeah, there's been a lot of fighting here. That makes sense. Should I get rid of that rebel bastard or not? There's not much of a penalty from rebels left, so let's get rid of it. I think we might actually be able to maintain public order. We don't need to get marble from here. We're probably not even going to be able to sell it all soon. Our trade partners will start disappearing as they all start hating us. That's okay, because we can make plenty of money through our vassalage of the Eastern Roman Empire. Good, that's much more public order. But I really need this region here. Is there any agents out here that I can get? No. Okay, give me a spy. I just need someone who can just see what's going on out here. And they still like me, don't they? But it's deteriorating. Okay, so we're going to have to attack people that they hate. Who do they hate? They hate Africa, Gaetulians, everyone that we're at war with. Possibly they hate them. Yeah, they absolutely despise the Langobards. How do they feel about Africa? They just don't like them. They probably hate the Gaetulians. How do they feel about Swabians? Where's the Swabian capital? Okay. They kind of like the Swabians, so we don't necessarily need to go to war with them. Asia, they like them. Quadians, they hate them. Alright. So going to war with... Hang on. How do they feel about the Eastern Separatists? They don't mind them. Area, they don't mind them. Kartli, they hate them. Okay. Maybe we should target Kartli. Thing is, though, I need some armies up here. I can't just use one. Okay, let's see. If we got rid of this, how goes the public order? Alright, so the public order is not good. Still. Largely due to lack of food. Alright, so exempt it from taxation. Decimate them. This is a good army. I'm gonna send them north. Okay, this guy here is slowing them down. It does provide them with a lot of experience though. Doesn't matter, slowing them down. So you come over there. Because I need this guy to come up north. Public order here is still not fixed, but it'll be fine as soon as that goes away. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this and 3 of these and recruit the Himyarite fuckers. What are they called? Armored Himyarite Shotalai. That upkeep cost is really not that bad. Look at these desert spears. They're down to like a quarter of the cost that they used to be. They used to cost 200 a turn. I can't believe how cheap they are now. But if that's true, that means it's at 75%. This guy's... Oh, that's right. You can get additional reduced upkeep cost because of this as well. So a high cunning general adds on top of it. Plus there's that. Oh my god, yeah, it must be at 75% reduced upkeep. So if we were to grab this, it'd be at 80% reduced upkeep. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculously good.
I am a reaper of souls.
Now you come up over here, I want you to keep an eye on them. We might even need more than 2 armies. Oh, then again, we can besiege one of them and take out the other thing, I suppose. Good, this region's grown. What do we need? Food? So we've already got the camels here. What are we missing from here? The food building. I'd prefer to get it from here. We get more money out of that one. But why do we have public order penalties here? Instability because Jewtown got besieged or got sacked a little while ago. Okay, we also want to bring that guy back so that he can raise his navy. There's no reason why we can't completely bloat up our military. Look at those expenses, it's nothing. What am I researching again? Most of this stuff here is of just no value. So if we add up our trade plus our income from them, that's what, 32,000? No, it's more than that, 42,000. Geez, that's a lot. That's half of our income. So the other half comes from taxes. So we should definitely try and keep that. Egypt makes a lot of money, largely thanks to gold, I suppose. Could we justify doing that? Because the public order here, let me see. What are the issues? Immigrants are an issue. Religious differences are an issue. Is that improving yet? Judaism. It is improving slightly.
It is an honor to serve you.
And immigrants will go away over time. And that'll cause us an extra, that's -5 public order. That's a lot. So we'll need to wait. Then again, we've got some food. We could upgrade this. But then again, that would provide even more. It's not that good. Yeah, we just need to upgrade everything, really. Persis, no, we can't tax this. This region's got gold, but we can't tax it. If we did, it's... Actually, no, we can tax it. The food issues have mostly been resolved. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. We just can't really do much until these settlements have been consolidated, because our armies just can't leave them. If they leave, a revolt happens, and then they just need to come back and get rid of them, because I'm sure as shit can't deal with a revolt just with the garrison. And even though we've got the money, we have arbitrary limits on our stupid army sizes, army limits. So even though I could essentially raise another 20 armies, I'm not allowed to. Might be an idea at some point to declare war on the Swabians to take the rest of Libya. Income keeps increasing, which is good. Someone's having problems. Yep, large bribe. Which one was Zora? Okay, he's been fixed. Okay, one more influence and you can finally marry someone. Stupid cow. Alright, so... Oh, they want to come back. Alright, is there... That would have gotten rid of all the instability. Can't let them come back. They had their chance. I would have left them alone for a long time, but nope. They want to be a bitch, and so they have to die. Fuck off. Whatever. Easily replaced.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Let's get another one. Why not?
Join our ranks.
Okay then, so... Making our way down to here.
At your command.
We could declare war on them soon. Public order here is good, but I'm just concerned about this area here. Public order is actually pretty good.
Ready for battle.
And here, he wouldn't be able to leave yet.
Ready for orders.
Good, makes them just a little bit faster, which for camels is a good thing, because they're too fucking slow in my opinion. Come up to here. I think I'll replace these slingers with elite Nubian archers.
Ready for orders.
Still haven't developed these yet. It'll take a little while. Well, we've got a time of relative peace, even though we're at war with 4 factions. They're too far away, I guess, to bother me. What the hell, the Antians are over here now. Well, they got plenty of people to go and kill. I don't really care. They'll eventually get themselves killed, I suppose. I'm still unreliable. Alright, what are we going to build? Public order there's improving, that's great. Okay, finally able to develop this up. So we can get, what do we need from here? Probably food. Okay, if we're going to get food here, this needs to become a palace. No, that's polo pitch. Palace and... Yep, get that going. So the food from here should hopefully develop, pay for those 2 upgrades. Okay, we can afford to upgrade this, because that's upgrading. But then again, that's only going to provide us with like an extra 20 food. And this costs 20 food, perfect. Okay, there's enough food for this one. I will eventually destroy this for food, but while we're maintaining public order here, see there's like massive food issues. That being said, the max penalty that they can put on us would be -20, so it would still maintain public order, so we can make a little bit of extra. Because this region here has just been draining money. But it's allowed us to get the public order nice and strong, and this is not bad. And Judaism's growing. So we're getting there. Come and spy on these motherfuckers. They're getting too strong for my liking. Next turn we'll attack them. Okay, it's fine if the Eastern Empire want to hold on to that. That's part of the provinces I will allow them to get. It's not going to increase the amount of tribute they'll pay to us, but whatever. If I can get a trade agreement with them, it will make more money. Okay, good. Next level of Imperium is good. That gives us 3 more forces to use. We get 1 extra fleet, 2 extra armies, and an extra governor. Quadians have become Greek Christian, which we're better against. So that's good.
We fight for you.
Alright, I'm going to raise another army here, I think. Because this is where we can recruit good infantry. Alright, who's young? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just get this... Nah, I'd rather get a logistics expert.
Ready for orders. A noble cause requires noble men.
Start with 4 of those, and then we'll move on to the other ones, because those are the cheapest of what I want to get. The elite Nubian archers barely cost anything compared to what they used to. Alright, now I did say we wanted to declare war on them. We no longer have any reliability penalties, I think.
Before you say anything, know that I have...
So, I need... Let me see. Who's going to have the most movement? Okay, I need you to besiege the settlement.
Let them cower before our might. Besieging settlement.
Okay, we don't need to go attack that one separately. If you come in here, we're sure to win. In fact, he could have done a night attack. I guess those armored Himyarite shot light
For honor and great glory.
quite good in auto resolve. They've got pretty high stats. So night attack would not be better. They do take a lot of damage, but they did what they needed to do. Occupy it, yep. And we'll see if we can hunt them down. Now, did that actually increase our money or decrease it? Oh, I should have checked before. Doesn't matter. Okay, you come over here, get rid of this. And then that's the end of that faction. That's what you get for not trading with me anymore, bitch. If you don't serve any purpose, you will be discarded.
Make haste, men. Ready for battle.
Next up, these wankers. Okay, public order's going to shit. Food's gone to absolute fuck. Don't worry about that, get rid of it. Don't need the tax income. Cavalry corral, we've got one nearby, so don't worry about it here. Courthouse, yep, keep this. In training ground, don't need it. Public baths, keep it. Tile maker, can we convert it? No, get rid of it. Time to get rid of this for food. Because this is where we're going to get majority of our public order from, but we rely very heavily on these minor settlements for food, and we're not getting any from these settlements. Okay, we finished this, so we'll grab this one here. We've almost finished the tech tree. Of course, there'll be instability, but that's okay. Public order here is still bad. Yeah, we need to exempt it from taxation, because big public order penalties. I just need this under control, so I can send this guy to go and fight Fra over here. So we can now build food-based stuff to level 4. Alright. And how do the Eastern Empire feel about us now? It's improving. Did they like the fact that we went up against the whoever? I think they're pretty neutral on it. Let me just see. I'm just trying. No, I can't find it. How about the treaty now?
May God bless us both with skill.
The great power went from the penalty went from 30 to 40. Yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Yes. No sleep for you lot.
And over here, things are improving. That's great. We've already got the palace, and we need the bazaar, because otherwise there's not enough food. Because we need to make sure that every province has enough food for itself. Can't just look at this. In fact, that's... I'd never even look at that anymore. There's a lot of public order here. Plenty of sanitation, everything's looking good. That's because we got this. Well, whatever, it's fine. there's also their food supplies are fine, so there's no issues. So this will drastically, well, not drastically, it will increase my amount of food throughout the empire. Most of the sheep are from hang on, that's wheat. We don't want wheat. What's this? Nissian stables. Okay, wheat. That's providing us with... This region here is actually quite wealthy, but things are going to get worse for it, so switch to camel. We can't upgrade the camels just yet. That would provide us with additional 30 food. Where do we get the camels from? I think it's here. I want that one first because it only takes one turn, then we'll focus on this one next. So let's see, we need these 2 techs here, then we can get that one, and then we could get here. And that would provide us with religious influence for all regions, reduce corruption, increase public order. Not to mention that also increases public order. So all that's very useful. Okay. I don't think there's much else we can do this turn. What are they up to down here? I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so where was I? So... I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. I don't think it's very important. Income's gone down a bit. Maybe it's because I've been spending money on more armies. Which reminds me, we could raise another force here to get some of that cavalry. And then I'll send them up north to get the rest of their infantry.
At your command.
So we want the armored Himyarite Shotolai. What about the camel lancers? When it comes down to it, these are just a bit more professional, aren't they? The thing is though, this doesn't have excellent attack against cavalry. Let me have a look about this. So they're more like anti-infantry cav. Yeah, they got no attack against cavalry, no bonus. Whereas armored camel warriors have a +20, and that does make a big difference when you're trying to get rid of enemy cavalry. Camel lancers generally don't have that kind of stuff. Yeah, why don't we get some of them? That'll be quicker to train. How about we get... yeah. You get 6. And recruit some desert spears here as well. And then we'll get going. Because you can recruit desert spears everywhere. It's important to have spearmen. Alright, so this guy here is getting a bit shit in regard to this stuff. What's it called? Integrity. That's being recruited. Got quite a lot of ships here. I don't think that the Eastern Empire is going to defect from us. As long as we stay true to them, which I will, it shouldn't happen. So I'm just thinking about bringing my navies out. Maybe have them whiz around over here. Yeah, alright. I don't think the Eastern Empire is going to be a pain in the ass anymore. So we'll send these guys out there. Send 3 of them to go and conquer someone out this way.
We must rest a while.
Oh wait, we can raise another navy, can't we? Well, let's just deal with this one first. So if we have a look here, our income's gone down as well as our expenses gone up, but our expenses haven't gone up by that much. Right, let's move on. And can still assign a provincial governor. Well, where are we having issues? Macran. So this guy here is a political animal. Alright, that's good. And in Macran, what do we get? Religious influence. Or a bit of sanitation. That research rate for civic development, shit. Let's just go with that. Extra religious development. Alright, moving on. Hurry up. Wouldn't mind getting a trade agreement with the Ostrogoths. If they've got 14 territories, that means they would need a lot of trade resources. I could make a lot of money off that. You can tell that the Eastern Roman Empire, they do have quite a lot of funds. I mean, how else could they have this many troops based on 2 settlements, one of which is a desolate piece of shit? I'm just hoping all of this extra troops that they're getting is not lowering their overall treasury, because if they stop paying me 25,000 a turn and it starts going down, I'm not going to like that at all. So we want to do whatever we can to make sure that they are financially secure. So make sure that other people don't go sack their settlements, because that's probably the easiest way to get rid of their income. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's non-aggression pact, that's fine. I don't care about non-aggression pact, as long as they're not getting rid of the, whatever trade agreements I've got with people. Fucking hell, I reckon I could take on the entire world right now. Well, that's one enemy we don't have to worry about anymore. And we got this, so that'll certainly help. What's next? I've almost finished the tech tree. It'll be good once we are done with it. Alright, so ammunition for missile cavalry, not really that important. Experience for non-levy infantry units. Yeah, whatever. Those are the only 2 things we can get. In the military side of things. Desert Warlord, he's definitely better than Desert Chieftain. I don't know if I really need these things right now. What does that provide? Recruitment capacity? Yeah, it's a bit meh. Replenishment, that's pretty good. What it comes down to, though, is that's really useful, but we've got to get so many techs to get it done. So are these 2. Alright, we'll go with that, because that'll give us access to the camel ranch. Get myself some camel ranch dressing.
Moving out. Stopping from now.
So the Quadians up here, they do seem quite strong. Yeah, let me just see. When it comes to Asia, they are a tributary state of them. The Huns are at war with the Quadians. No, they're not. Interesting. If I offered to go to war with Asia, they don't give a shit. I need to get my reliability rating up. Hates rival empires, dislikes Western Romans, yeah, whatever. So now their strength rating is 2. Man, they jumped up pretty quickly. Maybe it's because the Ostrogoths are losing territory. Oh, we are trading with the Ostrogoths. There's a lot of my money right there. Shit, I don't want the Ostrogoths to get killed by the Huns. I'm making so much money off them. Okay, where's the Eastern Roman Empire? Where are they? Still getting the same amount of money? Yep, hopefully.
I am eager to hear your embassy.
This isn't going to change. Not until our reliability goes up. I just need to stop making more friends, because that's what gets my reliability down. So, I thought I clicked that. Okay, so if we want to go after Pura...
My lord. Ready for battle.
Public order there is somewhat stable. Stable-ish here. Alright, and that needs to go. this needs to be upgraded. This needs a palace. We need another one, and we need the religious building, and then that can be something. We'll figure it out. Alright, noble estates. Getting rid of that for food, because this region here really lacks food. They could force march there if we really needed them to. I do think we should get rid of them. Sooner rather than later.
My lord.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the Morians. Where are they? And offer to join the war against Aria.
For your term.
I guess we'll just have to declare war on them. This is the problem with being unreliable.
You have my attention. Now.
I don't think we need to. Call them in, why not? Now the thing is, because the Eastern Roman Empire now have 2 settlements, if we ever went to war with them again, we'd have to take some of their settlements away from them.
Ready for battle. Besieging settlement.
Fear not, backup is on its way.
None will escape.
And hopefully we can take them out with one fell swoop. Public order here is fine, but that's only because it's not being taxed.
To victory!
Okay, we could bring in the other forces, but since this is pretty much the end of the road, like, they'll have plenty of time to rest after this, it doesn't really matter. The damage is superficial, it's fine. This guy here didn't die, though. That is the last of the Sassanid vassals, but we just need to catch up to that bastard.
All men must serve.
Yeah, we'll get him another time. Alright, it's good that we've maintained this whole province. Now let's see if... How much instability is there? Only -7, it's not that much. Okay, repair this. Oh, salt. Haven't had salt before. Magistrate's Palace. Keep that for now. Stables, we'll need to convert that. Because those two are providing food. We'll see if it's... I don't think it's enough. So that'll have a -20 penalty. Right then.
My lord.
Good, makes him that little bit faster. Now we can get these up to level 4, if we really need them. Which, yeah, I get it, because it's it'll be good for growth. And these as well. That doesn't provide any additional food, it just provides a bit of extra money. Causes a lot of squalor, and a little bit of public order problems. It's not a great building. I wouldn't prioritize it. If it's not, I built that specifically for food. I don't need more problems associated with it. Alright, so yeah, we'll consolidate this region, which should be pretty close to consolidated. There's already a lot of Judaism here. Right, so we'll just go through the regions and build... Oh, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be built now. Okay, so only build them if everything else is done. So this... Do we need more sanitation? Not really. Have we got the food, though? 40 food. Yeah, we should be fine with food. It's just maintenance costs, obviously not an issue. Sanitation is fine here. That's because we've got 2 buildings that provide sanitation. Food is fine. Then again, we get more food from that. So yeah, why not? Just, you know, it costs us such a small amount of money. Considering how much money these settlements make, that's negligible. Make sure we've got the food before building it. So yeah, a bit of an expensive turn, but that's okay. It's providing us with bonuses. Gotta make sure it's got the food first. Alright, has it got the food? Yeah, it's got the food. Good. There's no food here. That's because we're not taxing it. If we did tax it, minus 70. Alright, what are we going to do to increase food? Well, we're working on it. There's things being built. There's also things that are going to decrease the amount of food we've got. We need to improve camels. That building there really doesn't help. We might have to convert this. Convert it to there, because that will provide plenty of food. Otherwise we'll never be able to tax this region. Good. And Antioch, what are we missing here? We're missing the bazaar food thing. Spending a lot of money this turn. This is why we need to save up so much. So these situations happen when a whole bunch of new buildings becomes available. You need to be able to construct them. That being said, we didn't even come close to running out of money. Right, moving on.
Ready for orders. My lord.
Good, more traditions for these guys. We're almost there.
At your command.
And we're not under any threat. Now, recolonizing some of those eastern settlements, you know, that were damaged by the White Huns, is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, because we have such low growth rates. But what can we do? We just need to deal with it. Eventually, these settlements will make some money. We should be hitting our max level corruption fairly soon as well. So after we hit that, then you can't get any more corruption. Oh, to save me the trouble. Thanks, motherfuckers. And die. That's it, stab him with a blunt weapon. Attention to detail, well done, CA. Alright, so that needs to be rebuilt, or retrained, but that's fine. It's just a desert spear. It's no problem. And that gets rid of another faction. Okay, Hispania was destroyed. Well, oh well. You get to that point in the campaign where there will just be less factions remaining. Okay, so we're still making a good amount of money. How are we going with the Ostrogoths? It's making more money than ever. Most of the, well, a lot of the money comes from long-term partnership. Okay, we're not exporting all of our gemstones anymore. So we could certainly use some more trade agreements. But our unreliability rating is, it just won't go away. These guys here love us, but we can't get a trade agreement with them.
God give you wisdom, so that you may speak well.
Swabians, maybe they might trade.
Welcome. We will talk and
Okay, even though we're
until our guts
we're
rumble,
very
our
unreliable.
backsides ache
The
from
thing is though, I
overuse.
kind of wanted this territory. Still, let's go for it. It'll make us more money than those settlements will. Anyway, holding on to that for now is fine. I'm not exactly committing a lot of resources there. Okay, so we got our guys out here. We could attack them. They don't even have many forces here. This doesn't cause trespassing penalties. Alright,
For honor and glory.
let me see. So if I go to them, because I had someone say that, you know, trespassing in their waters causes trespass penalties. Nope. That's bullshit. It's fucking people with their dumb advice. I swear sometimes they're like, they even go so far as to call me an idiot because I go and swim around in other people's waters when it doesn't do anything. Fucking hell. People and their goddamn advice. And people wonder why I don't want to accept advice. That's because the majority of people that give me advice are fucking idiots that don't know what they're talking about
Ready for battle.
in the first place.
We fight for you, my lord.
Alright, down. Do we need to stay here or what? Destroy this. I don't know if we'll keep that. Stables. We'll convert that to camels, of course. This region's being taxed, but we still have public order. How much food? We're hemorrhaging food. Alright, so what are we missing here? Missing the forum. No, we've got that coming. Hey, what to build? Could get the companionship tents. But the problem with this is that it causes such a problem with squalor and low state religion. And we don't want that, because that causes problems. So I don't know what to build there. I'll just leave it for now. Alright, you, I want you to go and occupy this territory here.
Ready for orders.
Okay, good. It's growing slowly. No point taxing it. I find that it's actually quicker to just hold on to just one of the settlements first. Get that a bit developed and then go to the other ones. I think that if you go for all of them, the growth rate actually required goes up. So it takes longer. Squalor should be fine here. There shouldn't be much sanitation. Yeah. I mean, much sanitation issues. Ooh, our expenses have gone up considerably. Has that got anything to do with this? Yep. Having someone in that position there makes a big difference.
Ready for battle.
Why do I recruit these? Oh, that's because they're the cheapest first. Yeah, do they have any allies? Just at war with the Huns. Okay, well the Huns will like me if I declare war on them, I suppose.
Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
And also, if we get rid of these people here, then it'll
We fight for
give the
you,
Huns
my
an
lord.
excuse not to come over this way. It's got nothing to do with unreliability either. Oh wait, they have no artillery. Whoops.
None will escape.
Doesn't matter. Hold on to that while we deal with this other motherfucker up this way.
We fight for you, my lord. My lord.
You have further orders?
Alright, catching up to him is going to be a pain.
March. Ready for orders. Attack!
Jeez, the odds are not great considering how many forces we've got here. It's a bit bullshit.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
I mean, we'll still win, but just not by heaps. Not that it really matters.
Your command. Ready for orders.
Well, alright. Still, it's an easy battle, so just go smash them. There's that. Okay, well, that's nothing. Not a problem there. Occupy it, and let that be the end of
Ready for
Kartli.
battle.
I was worried I might crash there for a second. Alright, so what do you get over here? You get upgrades of... Oh, who cares? They're useless.
To your duties, men.
Okay, keep recruiting. Get some of these, get 4 of those.
Join our ranks.
So you need to replace... Hang on, what's better? It's about the same, sort of, but they're much cheaper, so I'm going to get review. Recruit one of them, and get...
Glorious thing to fight for our cause.
Yeah, just get one of them back. Alright, fuck it. I got plenty of money, so I guess upgrading these units doesn't really matter too much, but what you get out of it is not much.
My lord.
So, melee attack from 28 goes up to... Oh, hang on, actually increases melee damage by +1, which melee damage is not really that big of a deal a lot of the time. So, it doesn't provide much.
Ready for
And you, if you'd be so kind, occupy this.
besieging settlement. We fight for you, my lord.
Now, I've held on to this province for a little while, that we've actually got some growth here. Alright, public order is going to shit, so there will be a revolt here, but that's what we want, because that'll get rid of all instability. Keep that for 1 turn. Keep that so we can replace it. Get rid of this. Blacksmith, get rid of it.
Ready for battle.
Oh wait, we're not getting bolter defenders, so get rid of it. It's alright. Just get our infantry from here. Although I wonder if this would actually be a better place for the infantry, because it's closer to the frontier. Oh, this frontier, that is. It doesn't matter, just keep it in Armenia. Now, do I want to expand into this territory right now? I'm not too sure if I really want to. Let me see if I can get the Huns to accept me to declare war on them. And just them.
Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
Okay, they'd accept that. I was just wondering to see how unreasonable they might be. Let's try for 2,000. Thank you. They've allowed me to go to war without dragging in these guys.
It is an honor to serve you.
And it makes it an easy win. Even just with one of them. But send in all 3 so they all get experience.
Your orders, my lord.
Good, no harm done. Now, did we eliminate that faction as well? No, we didn't. But they'll either have to occupy some of this desolate territory or try and reclaim this one. They're not going to be able to reclaim this. They won't be getting this back. The settlement was already shit anyway. It's fucked. Oh well. Okay, now we can see what's over here. It's a lot of different things, but they're not really that big. Okay, with that, I think we'll end the video there. So the situation's looking very good. How many settlements do we have? 55 settlements. You know, getting absolutely rich thanks to the Eastern Roman Empire and our own taxes. How much corruption do we have? 50%. It can only go up another 10%, I think, at most. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 24 or 25 is next. I can't remember what we're up to. Anyway, see you next time, fuckers, and shalom and all that shit.